Good morning, everyone. Welcome on in. We're back with Hermit and Pig today. Last time we helped a witch find her cat, and we also got to beat up a CEO, and it's only 2 episodes into the game, so very good marks in that regard. I think you're right around here on the map, so we want to go down back this way and head back up. It has been a little bit, I admit. I've been pretty busy playing eugenics lately, but I've had a lot of fun with that one. Yesterday I had a real tough fight episode, just showing off some of the areas in Act 2, I think it was. Yeah, Act 2, where we had a real close encounter in one of those areas, losing like everyone except for a fighter during the boss, that area. And then we had a bit of an easier time with the other area, which some people said is supposed to be harder, but I did pretty good with that one, I feel. Oh, do enemies respawn? Right. Alright. Yeah, it's been a bit, so I'm trying to get my thoughts back again. Okay. Yeah, it certainly has been a bit. Like, I'm trying to remember the buttons for hitting targets and stuff. There we go. But yeah, definitely a fun episode, and also I learned that bosses don't have instant death immunity in that game, which is also very fun, so I'm guessing for the crowd we want to do SDW. And yeah, last time we did get a mushroom, which means we actually get 2 turns now every time we fight, which is nice. And we'll block for... Oh, he's charging, so I think we want to do a kick here. And that would be ASD. There we go. And now for the slingshot, yeah, I'm just remembering everything. It's been a little bit, so gotta remember. Been real busy working on the podcast script again, so that's probably why it's... I just gotta get stuff to come back to me. And DWA. There we go, I remember now. Attackers ran away, but couldn't outrun your humiliation. Yep, you can outrun your foes, but you can never outrun your guilt you feel from getting your butt kicked by an old man, this pig. But yeah, again, props in the game for letting us beat up a CEO within the first 2 hours of the game. Even though it does feel like he's like a self-declared CEO. It was, what was that loser's name? Oh, it doesn't show quest items there. Oh yeah, clippings, yeah, Truffler. It's gotta be a rich guy. But yeah, this is where we fought him last time. Now I remember. It's all coming back to me. Okay, just leads back here. Alright. Back to a rest spot in our mushroom trading guy. But I think we have all these things we need from him. I'll double check real quick. Yeah, all he's just doing is selling mushrooms now, and I think we're pretty good on those. It does have tiger milk ones, so maybe I'll grab one of those. Alright. Okay, now this is how we do it. I'll just grab one for now. I'm not gonna go too crazy with them. Just selling. And also we did steal some of those garden shears from a lookalike of ours. She even has her own little pig. Cute. Hi there. Oh. Patron saint of unwanted mushrooms wants to talk. What are you looking at? Have you seen one mushroom hat before? Not recently. Need to get out more. Patron saint of unwanted mushrooms. I'm sure you've got mushrooms that you don't want. I will want them. It's my job to want them. I just show a place to see mushrooms nobody wants. It sounds like a right deal with my spiritual obligation, you understand? You've got a patron saint for everything these days. Yeah. I'm gonna pick you the patron saint of arthritis or nose hairs? What's it gonna be? Do you have anything to trade me? Perhaps. Okay, so another vendor. Alright, what do you got? Oh. Let's see, cordyceps, which is, yeah, good for the immune system, bad for bugs, and bad for humanity in general once it mutates. And it did actually put that in there. King blue for full recharge, snow fungus, moral, chaga, tiger milk. Oh. Heals all stats, fear, or cures fear, and portabella for full heal. Oh, these are selling mushrooms for truffles. I see. Sell 3 truffles and we get a mushroom. Okay. I was looking at this and thinking, wow, she has a lot of these. Okay, so we can just trade to her to get stuff back. Okay. And yes, I was trying to go for some of the silly options there, because there is an achievement for making 20 people cringe. Which, yeah, it hurts you, but is funny. Beware DT. Beware DT. What if your DT means? Turd. Well, could be. Maybe some of those youth worried that heavy rock and roll groups. Or it might be a warning. Beware deer ticks? Down trees? Duck teeth? Maybe so. Let's keep looking around. Red tadpoles? Dirty towels? They do get pretty funky. Beware dangerous things? I mean, it does sound about right. Should beware with dangerous things. Where they're looking for, I didn't find it. Printed on DT stationery. Oh, is that dig site mean? Sting operation. Oh. Stag beetle? No, it can't be stag beetle. Okay, let's quickly remember for slap. Yeah, these are some tough guys now, but I'm a bit stronger than usual. You go for the stag beetle, because I'm not sure if you can hit the bee, as I know they usually don't let you hit flying enemies normally, unless you're using this specific weapon for as pig. Oh, it's a wasp. It's a bee's jerk brother. You know, it is nearly dead, so let's see if we can take it out. Okay, nearly. So next turn we'll just have Pig use a multi-hit to hit everyone and kill the bee. It's only like 1 damage, so it'll be enough for the wasp. Oh, it's poisoned. Ouch. Oof. Okay, yeah, in that case, let's heal up a bit. And for the scorpion, let's see. I'm gonna go SCW on you. Okay, yeah, that was a good hit. I had a feeling I wouldn't want to get close to that thing. Wait, did the bee heal? I just noticed it has more health now. This one was at 1 last time. Unless I just don't know how to count. Yeah, great, now Pig's poisoned. In that case... Ooh, okay. It counted, so we're gonna need to definitely heal up now. Big old Chimeni. Okay, next turn Big has this. If these guys don't kill us first, because they're hitting pretty hard. Oh, got a miss. And yeah, I probably should use my items more, but you know how complete players are with their items. Could be useful later. Like, what if that jerk CEO shows up again and we need to poison him some more? Okay, now we got him. Now I think we can stomp the stag beetle, which is WSS. There we go. And just for good measure, critical stomp. Attackers thought about words like fractured hemorrhage. Yeah, nothing like getting horribly injured to make you think about those words. Oh, Pig found something. Nice, found a little bit of something all these diggers missed. But yeah, definitely need a bit of healing after that battle. Those wasps hit hard. Those things always suck. Kind of like bees, but more jerks if you ever seen them. I think I remember one time in like 3rd grade I had one like land on my hand and sting me as I was climbing up the slide in the playground when I was at school. Not a fun time. At least I'm not allergic though, but still I was crying a lot. Those things hurt like hell. But yeah, we had a pretty chill week this week, just not doing much work because the labeler was basically getting upgraded, so I had like 2 4-hour days where I just go in and do some cleaning. Nothing too amazing, but you know, I got paid a bit for it. And it gave me more time to play eugenics and all that. But yeah, next week we're going to be having to slow down a bit. Probably 1 or 2 days of streaming. We'll have to see how much my friends are going to want to do D&D. This looks like something's going to happen. Oh, I wonder what they're digging for. Yeah, me too. Be sure to miss a lot of good mushrooms, though. Oop. Oh, right, gotta press J to have you go look in mushroom mode. For space. Okay, Jay calls you back. My bad. There it is. 2 revives, nice. Serious mass security guy burning documents. Extremely suspicious. Yeah, suspicious enough I'd probably vote him out if... Uh-oh. Hide? Maybe that's DT. Woo! Okay, I thought I could grab stuff on the sides. Alright. Let's try confusing him. And I realized I almost spent all my time there. Okay, he doesn't like it hit with a stick. And I should be using my power-up, so let's go do that. But yeah, this old man's gonna punch out a bear, so... You know, we're showing our power scaling pretty early on. Well, it does help that we're just feeding dangerous mushrooms to a bear, which also helps out a good bit. Also hitting him so hard he's making the stuff in the background get knocked around. Uh-oh. Bear's Thrasher angrily started a fire. Uh-oh. Ooh, okay, not great. Okay, that didn't do anything. Got caught like thought I could smack the fire on. And yeah, moving still slow. I couldn't actually get a full turn in. Let's see. Fire sentient and attacking. Still, maybe stomp out the fire? Okay, that did it. Come on, D. I'm not sure if that was because of the stun or because of I was dizzy. Yeah, throw a mushroom to that fire. That'll put it out. Somehow. Ooh, geez. Pig is nearly out. Uh-oh. Old. Oh, and he ran out of time already? Jeez. Okay, we got this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Hermit! Yeah, I'm gonna have to give him the good stuff. Yeah, don't you hate when your middle combat and suddenly get hit with a case of old? I sure do. Okay, quickly stomp out that fire. Don't know how you can curb stomp a fire, but do it, Hermit. And Pig is definitely gonna need some healing as well, so... Have some mushrooms, buddy. Ah, stunned again, jeez. Okay. Nope. I thought that was his kit. Stick, shoot. Okay. Don't panic, we got this. STW, but we're not gonna have enough time, so... I was gonna say poison the bear, but... That didn't work. Okay, good news is that Pig does have his thing up already, so... Yeah. STW. And I thought I could get you to feed him a flag Garrick in time. Alright, mid-battle looting. Let's do it. But yeah, it turns out bears are a lot stronger than CEOs and their bodyguards. So, you know, if we fed CEOs the bears, the world would be a much better place. Also, I'm not sure how many of you watched the Winter Olympics. I don't really watch, but there was a pretty good moment I saw on Blue Sky where there was like a dog during a skiing event who ran out to the tracks. Trio pup named Dante. He was like chasing along the camera, and he was gotten there. Okay, Moral, Red Truffle. Ooh, nice. Panacea, good. Lion's Mane. Okay. Yeah, really fun moment. Apparently, the dog got loose from the little errant B&B he lived at, or just the B&B. He went running off to go chase after like the camera and the folks who were skiing there. Very cute moment. Yeah, I'm sure the folks watching had a lot of fun watching it as well. I sure would have if I was there. Alright. I think we can do this now. Especially if we're quick with the stun things. Here we go. Yeah, one more hit should do the Baron. Oh, nice, stun wore off. I didn't only just notice that. I was just wondering why it wasn't filling up like it usually does. Hackers think you put up a good fight for weird old vegetarian. Thanks, Bear. So let's see. This might be the end of this area actually, because I'm seeing the edge of the map. So I think we'll be fine if we go ahead. I mean, another part of me says I should just go running back and healing, but that's a bit away. I want to go explore. Uh-oh. I might have button mushroom for some courage. I run. Did you just fight a bear? Are you insane? You fought me first. I don't believe it. You could have died. You're almost on fire. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen. There's something deeply wrong with you, old man. Thank you for sharing your opinion. It's not an opinion, it's a fact. Man came here to get my shed key. When you broke into my house to steal, along with the priceless rare mushroom in the backyard. Did you eat that, by the way? You don't need to answer that. I don't want to know. Please don't call the cops. I don't talk to cops. Well, she's good, but you're really tempting me. Okay, maybe not that good. Here come my product and I got a can of Bear Spear Eyeball's name written on it. You understand? You can go off and get yourself killed trying to help strangers, but leave me out of it. Yes, ma'am. Give me back my shed key. You can keep those rusty clippers. They're junk. Take this. You might come in handy next time you decide to fight a bear. Adios, dummy. Thanks. Okay, Wilderness Self-Defense for Older Adults Volume 2. Longer combos, extra keys are required to complete a good attack but does more damage. Also can dodge enemy attacks. Perfect block gives us the ability to just dodge completely. Okay, thanks, ma'am. Okay, so it looks like we have to figure out what the... Oh, now we... Oh, I see. It just adds a fourth key on there, so I can just do the 3 where I can go for 4 for a bigger hit. Good luck, and stop breaking into people's houses. I'll try, ma'am. Alright, and also I can also pet pig for healing. The game lets us do that. So, you know, probably should have done that before talking to her, just get a bit of extra health. And, you know, so we can fulfill the pet the dogs thing. And we've officially left the forest according to the achievement I just got. It's like a bit of a... Oh, the wetlands. Okay. Yeah, a whole new place for us to explore, so... First off, where's that chicken statue? I see it on the map. I want to go touch it right now. Maybe it's that bird side. Maybe that's why I can touch. This is kind of like the bird statue. Okay, it is. Cool. There we go. Very cool, even as the game tells we filled all our health up. What's down here? Is there going to be something special down here? Items, maybe? Oh, just a plank of wood. I'll take it. Not if I take that button mushroom. Oh, I see where to put it. Okay, let's put it right there, and then we'll get moving on. Okay, now we can explore this, now that I've completed the puzzle already. Or part of one. End of the woods. Heals allies by 8 points. What do you got in here? Okay, some mushrooms on a plank. That could just like have some potted mushrooms make me think someone owns these. Dirty sock. Pig takes less damage from pouring its defense support move. Cool. We're all full up on trinket slots though. I think I'll go with this, because I don't want to really use incorrect attacks that often. I just have big spawn and foes and then use my attacks on them. And just try to remember, because again, it has been a little bit since we were here last. Yeah, I definitely have been needing to play more, but also I've been working on the podcast script. I'm almost done with episode 2, though, so should have that done by the end of before the work starts again. Uh-oh, Beaver and its posse. So what's the new for Kane? SDWS. Nice. Let's take a peek at the Beaver since I'm not sure about your thing. Oh, we got new battle music as well. Okay, that's how dodges work. So if you hit the middle, you get a chance to go for extra for dodge completely. And what do we do for an advanced stomp? WSSW, so... yeah, up, down, down, and up. Just like you're trying to really stomp into the ground. Which feels kind of cruel to do for Deep Beaver, but it went after us first, so, you know. Okay, good. Stomp that bird out from attacking. Yeah, it's just quick. Had to think real quick to see if it was like. And sometimes it feels like the key doesn't like register when I'm hitting it for some reason. I'm not sure if that's because of the stun or if it's intended though. So I can't really say. Uh-oh, old. Oh, I ran out of time already. Jeez. All right, watch out, Hermit. Or pig, sorry. Oh. There we go. Yeah, still get used to these moves. Oh. Critical stomp. Stomp right in his little head. And probably violate some animal rights laws in the process. But he started it. Just like I said for the bear. Okay, DWAW. There we go, okay. I just need to find a healthier outlet for these kinds of feelings. Not sure what feelings you're having, but I agree. Who knows what it could be? Territorialism, just wanting to eat something? Or maybe it's mating season, it's just how they show their interest in someone. I don't really know, I'm not smart enough to know animals like that. Well, you know it is. Fight one fight, and we go take a nap. Punk shoe. There we go. Let's see what else is here. Oop. I thought it was a crate, an item, just something. Ooh, that's not good. I wonder what happened here. Car accident, maybe? That's what I imagine. Oh, gasp, child. Whoa, where'd you come from? Ned Trons wants to talk. Pretty crazy, right? Bitcher crashed last night during the storm. Smashed right off Bitcher, blammo. That's awful. Sure, I guess it probably is. See a blue sludge just leaking from the barrels? Oh, I'd say is probably 100 gallons. Huh, DT. Suspicious. Our waters are going to totally be mucked up, that's for sure. For after a while, I've had the marine ride for generations. I'm awfully calm about this. Oh, I just come to know this now in my old age. You're 14, and also an idiot. I'm 15, sir. Not that it matters. You know, I even found a truck driver. I got washed downstream during the storm. The search party and everything. The guy might be dead. In your robot voice, you don't care. Yes, I'm doing this for the lulz. Yeah. I prefer a nihilist teenager. Her Jade is fine too. Alright, I'm gonna lie down with the rest of the day. Have a good afternoon. I'm staying out of the habit. Obviously, your afternoon is important to me. My own afternoon is important to me. See ya. Yep, see ya. I don't care about your afternoon either. And these jaded kids and all that. Oh, where is the journal? Okay. So yeah, it looks like we do have to go look for that truck driver eventually. Yeah, looks like we're seeing ecological disaster in the making. Lovely. Oh, Uh-oh, husband and wife. The heirlooms. Isn't it so cute, Arnie? All these people with their dirty faces. And these stinky little buildings. Precious. Oh look, that filthy anarchist man, his warthog wants some money. I'm going to give him $1. No thank you. You don't want any money? Aren't you hungry? What you possibly have to eat, sweetheart? Mushrooms and truffles are free! Anarchy! Revolution! Eat the rich! Bless your heart. My husband and I love truffles. It's a great business to be in. Oh, I have an idea. Just engage in some bartering. Your class of people love that kind of thing. What do you say? Sure, why not? Ugh, rich folk thinking that we're just like barbarians and anarchists. Alright, so what do you guys got? Muscle bomb for crits on pig. Ooh, transmuted silver. Extra XP from battles. You know I love me getting some extra XP, you know? Bit pricey, but I want those items. And plus that means you don't have to talk to those guys as much again, because, you know, eat the rich and all that. How about... I want to get rid of... We'll get rid of this for now, because again, I want the silver for now. I'll use crab pot. Smells like this one's seen a lot of action. Yummo. And again, we're just raiding stores to steal their mushrooms. Like I said, anarchy, revolution, eat the rich. Early by cooking them up into a nice meal first. As a child holding a fish. She is indeed. Oh, I thought I could get by her. What about these folk? Hermit wants to eavesdrop. Haven't found a truck driver yet? You start cleaning up on the water. Whoever comes first. Nobody else is looking for this guy. Imagine it's on our own. We might be in danger. I don't teach you now the water's full of sludge. How do we provide for ourselves? What's in those barrels? Friend of fish can grow arms and choke us while we sleep. Stealing our stuff. Yank on our wife's hair with the weird fish fingers. You don't have a wife, George. That's not the point, Audrey. The point's fish fingers, Audrey. Calm down, everybody. What did Big Zug say? He'll know what to do. Someone talk to him? Who? Big Zuggy floor committee leader. Zug's singing pretty hard. I think he's in shock. He's been staying down by the water since last night. You don't get a word out of him. That's rough. Hey, stop talking to us. Why aren't you helping for the driver? You nihilist or something? Get out there and join the church party. Okay, jeez, I was just trying to comment on what's going on, and you guys just talking too. What about you? Don't go to wait for fishers. I do want to see what's up here, though. I'm guessing I can't get up here yet, but, you know. Might as well look. Oh, yeah, probably blocked off. Storm took the walkway down. I'm gonna North Town, have to come back later. Okay, yeah. Just missed that. It's like, you guys aren't doing anything. And fine is a private conversation, which is why you're having it right out in the open while blocking the stairs, naturally. Anything down here? It feels like this would be the area where they'd hide something. Oh, like a combat encounter. Right, lung slap is Wad W. And pig. Oh, I meant to look at the rat or whatever that thing is. Probably a rat. Yep, it's a rat. Big looking one at that. Oof. Okay, let's see. SDWS. And I'm guessing we want to shoot the crow. So which one is that? DWAW. Looks kind of funny in this little damage picture. Or sorry, Raven. They all look pretty similar. Yeah, hard to believe this is in hard mode given how hard these guys are hitting. Maybe I should do a bit of grinding. I don't know. And right, DWAW. Oh, they're backwards, so... There we go. Yeah, first time I dealt with confusion, so I got a little mixed up there. And the rat? Yeah, stomping and kicking. Makes sense. Maybe it's just the way it's positioned, but it does look pretty big. And Hermit's done already. Alright. Yeah, it definitely feels like it might need to do a bit of grinding, or what's the difficulty like on this game? Oh, and of course, as I said, I gotta turn a perfect dodging. Well, you know, maybe I'm talking out of my butt. And, you know, maybe I should be using my special abilities more, like now. Okay. Yeah, I might die here, but it's got some cool mushrooms. Okay, yeah, definitely time to eat something. Big old portobello. There we go. Good stuff. And right, DW8W for that. Well, maybe I should have Pig focus on that. Focus on Rat, since Pig can actually attack that. He can do more than just run interference. Rat isn't sure what's happening. I feel you, Rat. Alright. Okay, there we go. One more enemy down. Just this guy left. Oop. Okay, so that's how he's stomping now that we're confused. Man just like scurries up our pants and that's what makes us confused, you know. Never like it when it happens. The Herbalizer is a certified bad hombre. Why, thank you. Now, what else is back here? Oop, rabbit's foot. Spirit boxes appear more often. Cool. But hopefully that's the only counter down here, because that first one used it pretty badly, it feels like. Jeez. Once again, time for the old adage of just like, fight one fight and then go take a nap. Kind of like those old school D&D wizards again, where they only have like one spell they can use and they just have to go take a nap instantly. Didn't have all those cantrips and other stuff they can use freely. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely try and get some more episodes out. Just again, been busy with the script writing. Wanted to really try and get like at least one episode a month done, but I might try and go faster just so I can get some more time in and just, you know, not have that pressure over my head, of course. You know how it is. Yeah, if you're enjoying these series, you should like and subscribe and all that, and also check out Twitch as well if you haven't. I stream a lot on there as well right now. Currently, like I said, I'm playing Eugenics. And last episode was a real nail-biter of a boss fight, as well as having some fun with this one device which lets you permanently charm up one monster per battle. And I managed, basically, long story short, I charmed an instant kill monster, and it actually works on bosses, I learned. I actually took a clip of that. Oh, Scarecrow for practice, that's what it is. Yeah, very funny moment just watching a big daddy shark just devour Boris in a single bite. Sharky's is close, it looks like. Uh-oh, a man on a bridge. I bet that's Big Zug. Maybe you should talk to him. Try to cheer him up. No, Pig, I can't. I just... don't do that. I won't. It would be a decent thing to do. Yeah, but... it means talking. And remember, we stole stuff. Fine. Hi, Big Zug. Hi, Mr. Zug. I'm Hermit, and this is Pig. It's sad this happened. It's tragic, but you can't blame yourself. You have to keep going, though. Even if chaos and age do rule this world. I know you don't know me, but... folks look to your guidance. Your neighbors are too dull to function. They really need you. In fact, they really need you. You should take the time you need. You gotta come back from it. I need help from the truck driver, who may or may not be dead. Pig knows how to help. Take care. Well, we did what we could. And yeah, I could have just gone for silly options, but I don't know. I feel like I should just try and be nice in this moment as opposed to just being silly. Although, you know, maybe being weird would have made him actually take notice. That'd be funny if that's like the one point where we're supposed to be socially awkward. Alright. So this is dead end down here, so let's go check this out for obvious loot. What do we got? Oh, beside animals. Mutant crab and its posse. Okay, so let me guess. You're gonna want the cane. Because I probably do not want to go stomping underneath my foot. That sounds like it hurt. Yeah, but so mutant it can actually jump up and attack us. Ooh, jeez. Okay, yeah. First off, Portobello. I feel a little bad using this sort of thing already, but... And yeah, STWS. But when these things are hitting hard, we kinda gotta do that. Alright, try and take hits, pig. Yeah, now this thing is mutating animals. If even sea urchins can't go rolling around and try and kick your butt. Alright. Yeah, let's definitely try and use Slam a bit. I would go for morale, but we're only going... This is only one enemy, so I think we can just take him out real easily with this. Old man Kung Fu Go. Pretty good. And we have enough time to stomp on him as well. Yeah, something feels like it went better than that 3-on-2 we had earlier, so that's good at least. And now Pig can just beat him up. Try not to get in that goop on you, Pig. I'm not sure what that'll do. The attackers don't know much about teamwork. Yeah, I never heard about all those cool buff skills and stuff you can use. They're not the brightest. Ooh, nice. Definitely need more of those after last battle. Okay, looks like nothing's down here, just a broken boat. I can't go in or anything, can I? Maybe loot it for cool items? Trinkets, maybe? Anything? Any mushrooms growing inside this boat? I guess not. And we're looking alright health-wise. Just mushing a couple of those button mushrooms and we should be fine. And I feel like we shouldn't be swimming in this water given what's going on, but... Okay, maybe we just can't go in this part, I'm guessing. Oh, yeah. Mutation, radiation, cancer, and all that. Also mutant starfish. That too, that's arguably worse than the cancer water. Oh, mutant blowfish. Okay, so yeah. Gonna want to give him the stick. Alright, give him the stick. That starfish, when you stomp on those things. They're pretty wimpy even in normal life. And I'm sure they're actually pretty cool, but this is just a little guy, so... We just curb stomp it, you know. Casual wildlife cruelty. Yeah. There we go, I'm remembering the thing now. SDWS for this guy. And I think he's not puffed up so we can just hit him? Okay, good. Okay, now we have to actually do that. And yeah, they do heal when they change forms like that. Interesting. Yeah, just don't try and eat it, fit pig. You know, not just because the carpet toxins. Also because the effect's horribly mutated. That's arguably the worst thing you should do about that. Paperwork for the shipment is now swimming in the ocean. Reputer, cargo vs refuse, destination at dump site. Dump site 3, okay. I thought it was dump site with a little smiley, with a little colon 3 mouth. Like, ooh, this is a dump site where we dump all the nasty, wasty chemicals. Looking for the truck driver. Alright. We'll probably have to come back later to go check that shop out. Now, where are we in the map? Just looking. Okay, there's a place over to left here. Something up here, maybe? Okay, mushrooms. And a truffle. Always want those. Wish we get some of those red truffles. Those are real good. Again, just looting their little things there. Because why not? We believe in revolution, anarchy, and eating rich. Oh, hi. Oh, hey, pig. It's kind of funny. We've been eating blue mushrooms, now there's gross blue stuff in the water. What a crazy coincidence, right? I don't want to think about it. Wouldn't it be funny if we've been eating poisonous mushrooms? Over here think we're eating regular mushroom but slowly killing us? Yeah. Well, I mean, not anything else. Okay, pig. I mean, pig's right. We haven't eaten some weird mushrooms and we're supposed to be a mushroom expert. No one's bragging about his binocular collection. I finally get to use my binocular collection. Hell yeah, gets looking at all the horrible blue glue in the water that's probably giving the animals cancer. And it'll probably give you cancer, eat them. It's probably gonna really ruin you. Ooh, nice, mushrooms. It's gonna really local the local ecosystem and businesses and all that stuff. Love to hear it. Alright, let's go for some ourselves. I'm sure we'll be fine. I say as a pelican attacks us. Okay, this is probably slingshot. Oh, you got horseflies. Ew. And right, big slap is WAD W. I'm spying a Pelican just in case his form change doesn't mean like I'm not supposed to count or anything. Yeah, horseflies suck. They love to bite. Oh, horseflies distract. Okay, so we won't go for you then. Okay, maybe I don't attack when his mouth is open. Because it's dropping friends, and I'm getting anxious about all these guys popping up. Yeah, what's a horsefly attracted to? Some random poop around here? That's what they usually like. Okay, let's slam this pelican. Ooh, bad timing, but maybe we can take it out if we perfect this. There we go. Pelican down. More of a pelicant than a pelican. And I'm guessing scorpionfish is cane, yeah. Tank it, pig. Good job. Critical cane. And now the horsefly should be easy to take out. Man, pig, you can't even swat a horsefly? Geez, no wonder farm animals have such issues with these things. Oh, I thought that was a swat. There we go, WAD W. Hackers hit the showers. Yeah, I definitely should. Get all that nasty goop off you. I mean, I think it's already too late. I think you've already got terminal cancer, but you know, still probably should. They feel nice. Okay, this big place down there at the house. So let's go see if they have anything cool stuff going on up there. You know, any side quests maybe. And yeah, let's get all these out of the way just in case we accidentally bump into one because you can't see it. We have an area over here. I'll get to. What do we got over here? Ooh, amethyst. Your mushroom's gonna assassinate me for the rest of the battle. Ooh, and that sounds pretty nice. Looks like scarfed out a panacea during a big fight and we're immune to status effects for the whole battle, it sounds like. If I'm reading that right. Anyway, what do we got over here? Just some basic mushrooms, I'll take them. Oyster necromeni. Fitting that oysters are found in the seaside area. Alright. So who's living down here? How can we help you out? Need a cat rescued, a CEO beaten up, a bear beaten up. We can do all that and more. Zingles will pay us in some cool trinket of some sort. And just the opportunity to gain some more experience points. As we desperately need more of those for all the cool stuff we're finding. Yeah, may or may not do a bit of off-screen grinding, just a tiny bit, just so things are a bit easier. Not like a ton, but just a little bit so we can get a couple more trinkets. Like the ones you had to take off for this silver, was it? The thing that's boosting our experience. Oh, hi. Hey again. I think we're good for now. Actually. I can trade some of these for those truffles, sure. Yeah, buttons feel like they're a dime a dozen. And plus, 8 health isn't much of a heal nowadays. I mean, it can be good for out-of-battle healing, but usually in that case I just like run back to the statue and rest. I had a feeling I'd find something here. Alright. Swap the spider. Let's find a squirrel. Oh, skunk's getting ready. And the spider's on the ground, so you're gonna have to step on spider. He's not my hero, that's for sure. Squirrel's going for my nuts. And right, SDWS on that view. Got him right in that butthole, like he's like an Edmund McMillan character. And I remember someone saying that apparently like things like the slimes in that game have buttholes, so that we can tell which way is the back. Which is kind of a funny thing, just, you know, I mean, I guess it does make sense, even if they don't usually have butts. But yeah, as long as the skunk keeps trying to charge attack, or we just dodge, he should be good. Step on spider. Uh-oh. Old! I should slap how that's a random status effect you can get because you're an old man. But anyway, I know you're a little bit poison pig, but you mind picking some mushrooms for me? Thanks, bud. You're the best pig. Yeah, imagine a pig could be a cool, nice pet to have, just... I heard they are pretty intelligent as well, so they're pretty cool. And maybe not, you know, as like internet-worthy as dogs and cats, but they're still pretty cool. I heard they are pretty smart, so that's definitely a cool thing about them. I forget who said about, you know, he's fond of pigs because dogs look up to us, cats look down to us, but pigs see us as equals. I forget who said that quote, but I think I saw that from a Civ game as like one of the quotes you can get when you research a new technology. I think it was 5 or 6 is where that quote was from. Where they used that quote. Okay. Get the squirrel out of here. And yeah, I'm just gonna go for the hit here just in case pig isn't able to hit it, because sometimes it does that. Okay, good, miss. And now we just smacked the farts out of the skunk. Or I guess, you know, skunk juice, but, you know, people always just depict it as a gas, so why not? Alright, let's use the full thing, but that worked. And level more trinkets. Now, which one do we want? Okay, we can only have 1 point right now, so we're gonna have to choose that. Not the prune. I won't worry about that one. With more health, less defense. For now, I'll take the Grimoire. Oh, actually I have 2 points available, I just realized, so in that case... Look at the black cat bone. Looks like a scuba diver, the little shot. Old caught restorated and a pair of flippers inside. Oh, we're examining a 10. I thought I'd have to go around the front to look at it. Ain't no engine. Yeah, that's a shame. Could go for some boating. Ooh, dried lemon. Attacks are strong against swimming enemies. You know, we are fighting a lot of swimming enemies, so maybe put that on for now. Okay, we can't examine the outhouse or whatever that is. Yeah, that's good. We are definitely finding a lot of fish enemies in this area, so I feel like this would be good. Oh. Get some more truffles, pig. We need a lot of them. Look, in this world, people buy stuff with revives. But yeah, main thing this day is just doing some D&D with some friends, and also trying to finish up the podcast script for today. Or maybe tomorrow, we'll see. I have plenty of time, and also Mutagenics on Sunday. And as for next week, I'm not sure what I'll play. I mean, I definitely will continue Mutagenics, but I kind of want to branch out some other stuff so it's just not the same game every stream. Like, maybe Woody's Hole, you know, that game featuring the public domain Winnie the Pooh, which I heard is actually surprisingly good despite, you know, the obvious joke about, you know, evil hamburger helper. Ooh, Barracuda. Ah, of course he hit right as he... You gonna pop out? Thank you. Okay, not a great hit, but let's spy on it and see what to do with the clam. Yeah, this is a mutant clam. Normally clams don't even have teeth at all. Normally they can't even pop out of their shells, really. They're stuck in there. Okay, so yeah, I just gotta stomp on it. Stomp on its weird gooey insides. Uh-oh. Old! And yeah, I'm guessing with Barracuda it's stick. Yeah, those things be nasty. I think we've seen some of them when we went scuba diving in the Caribbean once or twice. Or my parents did. It's been a good while, so I don't remember exactly. Okay, good. Critical curb stomp. And let's use a healing mushroom right now. This pig can just handle this guy. Good job, pig. That'll do. Yeah, Barracuda are nasty enough even when old. Ooh, geez, and it takes out a ton of your time, jeez. Okay, and pig can't even hit this guy, great. Oh, wait, that's a kick. There we go. Alright, pig, since you can't hit it, go get some mushrooms for me. Yeah, it's like, pig's not gonna help out this fight, so we're just gonna have him go do some looting while the old man takes this thing on. I mean, look, if you get into a fight where one party member clearly can't do anything productive, you might as well have them go run off and do some looting or crafting or all that stuff. Nice, perfect. So what you got from us, pig? In the woods, oyster, ghost fungus. Ah! Yeah, that's one of the more terrifying mushrooms. I've definitely seen worse mushrooms, but... Yeah, ghost fungi are definitely nasty. I say knowing nothing about them other than its name. Yeah, I'm having pig do a lot of blocking because, again, it does fill up his charge meter, so that's going to be helpful. Just hope it gives us even more good stuff. There we go. Hacker's view of certified battle ombre. Oh. Okay, this is how I get through here. I should just realize, is there anything on this side? Oh, okay. That's how I get through here. So now we've got to do some C block puzzling. And before I go through there, again, do want to see if there's going to be any loot we can find back here. Oop. Just carefully sneak by the cancer juice. Hey, it's that guy again. Don't mind us, buddy. We're just getting our swimming in, you know. Very healthy stuff to do, you know? And yes, I am doing it in very carcinogenic water, but, you know. I just can't give up that sea life. I'm like one of those old guys who always like to sea, but, you know. I stay on land, and all my sea-based stuff is just doing a lot of swimming. Fully clothed, in water that'll probably give me tumors. That right. Okay, nothing in this area, so we'll just finish solving this puzzle. You know, I can never give up the swim in life. Okay. Had to finagle it a little bit. Anyway, let's dry off for a bit and just take it easy. And time to chat with the rest of the town. What's up, folks? Old man is pig in town. Here to be socially awkward. I'm not checking the cave. Look from here where it's safe. Okay, in that case, he's definitely in the cave. Yeah, it's 100% where no one's looking. I can tell. What else we got here? Oops, some stuff in the crates. Barrels. The sucker probably got washed out to sea. Maybe. That's always a possibility. Oh, hello, ma'am. Just breaking into your house. Don't mind me. I'll have a stencil. I'll try for your brunch from house, sir. What do you want? You door pig salesman or something? The pig is very not for sale. Oh, okay. I'm a little busy. That's my helper was taking a water during the storm, and I pinned to grab the closest thing I had. My mixing bowl. I shot as much water I could to keep the boat from capsizing. Looks fine, but what's the mean with my mix bowl in the storm? That's pretty cruel. To the bowl, I mean. Whatever. Anyhow, today's my wife's birthday. Let's make her favorite cake to honor her. Lemon cake with lemon icing. As hard as possible, just like her. I guess I won't get to do that this year. That makes me sad. That's fine, I'm gonna keep looking for it. Tradition, you know? Feel free to come my home whenever you want, as long as it's soon. Okay, old man me. Tradition know about. Okay, side quest unlocked. Help the woman find a bowl for a late lesbian lover. Try to, chirp Big Zug. Okay. Now you do have to find a new bowl, it looks like. It's a quest. Not just like go out and find said bowl. And hey, we stand lesbian pride here. I joke, but you know. I definitely played through a whole super lesbian animal RPG a few years ago, and that was always a great time. Uh-oh, another person. Elmore Cathode. Hello, sir. What's in the bag? A gun? Huh? No, it's just medical supplies. What brings you to shore today? I'm in a search party. I'm also teaching my pig about the fish. Oh nice, me too. I really want to be the one that finds him. I could use a winnie now. I think people might view me as uncool losers to my life falling apart. My business is going under, but it's mostly because of the factory. That changed everything. What is your business? I still might catch the markets in town. This is a factory fire and one that people in town can't afford much. Needless to say, business has been slow. Went to a market in town yesterday and things got pretty heated protests. Don't tell anyone I told you this. I think I saw a group of military people walking around, like the bosses. Generals or whatever they're called. Generals? Yeah, maybe. Is that what they're called? The leader guys. I gotta find this driver. I'll bet the rip current carried him down the shoreline. I was trying to check up north, but there's an old blessed block in the way. Okay. Yep. Well, let's get back to the search. Wish me luck. I need to find this driver. For my reputation. Also for his safety. Good luck. I believe in you if the others don't. You know, believe in me that believes in you and all that. But yeah, I feel like with the shoreline stuff going on, your business is really going to go under even more than it already is. Rough to say, man, but, you know, pollution like this doesn't go up for a good while. But folks, I think that's going to be it for now. We've gone about an hour, and I'm probably going to end it here. Definitely going to try and get more done in more time, but yeah. Hope folks had fun. I'll catch you next time. Take care, everyone.